You wanted me to play more mods, so today we played a mod. What if Britain won? That's actually it. What if Britain won? But jokes aside, you might ask yourself now, Florius, you're a hoi fortune. What are you doing with Victoria 3? And the answer is pretty simple. Firstly, I need a little bit of training for the mega campaign. On the other hand, I might have found a game-breaking way to unite Italy. I know, wild, me, in a different game. But anyways, I would say, without further ado, new game. We're gonna start as the one and only Toothpaste Nation. Achievements on, Iron Man off. Believe me, in this game, you want to keep Iron Man off. There's a reasons why they still allow you achievements. RNG in this game is horrible. So, 1836, Sardinia Piedmont. We are actually quite far away from uniting Italy. To have any chance to do it, you need to be, I think, at least regional power or major power. Basically, you need to be way higher on the ranking list. And with our current economy and army, like, no chance. So, we have a lot of work to do. That's what I would have normally said right now. But we are just going to completely break our nation and unite Italy a completely different way, for which you don't need to improve a nation at all. On the contrary, we're gonna actively do the opposite. So if you're bad at Victoria 3, this is your strat. You actively need to be bad at the game. For now, I'm gonna build one paper mill and just universities otherwise. We need research. Talking about research, immediately nationalism. You gotta remind people that they want to be Italian before we can form Italy. Very important. And to chop it off, high taxation. I mean, we can also put in some edicts, but we really don't need to improve our nation. I did mean that. While all of that is going on, I'm going to improve relations with my big neighbors, because for now, they could just randomly attack me, and I'm not a big fan of this, so let's just be on the good side. So, to speed things up, I'm gonna build a few construction districts, some cotton plantations, and logging camps to not make the price of all the goods way too expensive. But overall, we're not gonna build anything else than that. This is just to build better. Not to make our people happier, just to build better, okay? This you don't need to do, but I just had too much money to throw away. If I go to high taxation again, you see, like, actually it's in a negative now. That's good. Trade relationship with France, sure. I don't really care about trading with France. I just care about good relations with France. So let's take that. I gotta say, it feels very weird to play Victoria 3. This is totally not a game I would normally record, but I don't hate it privately. I actually like Victoria 3, but it does have a lot of problems still. I'm pretty sure later in the campaign, I get to rant about them. And you see at the moment, our radicalism is going through the roof. That is a good thing. We want angry Italians, okay? This entire goal here is to create a lot of angry Italians, because angry Italians can unify Italy. I already see France is about to have a revolution. All the angry people. Oh my god, France. How are you already exploding? Even Switzerland. What is going on with Europe? Switzerland, you're supposed to be the stable nation. So, we got nationalism giving us this event over here. And you know what? I agree. Italy must be restored from oblivion. Let's do it. Giving us this decision over here, which unlocks a system where people will join our nation if they have enough unrest. And clicking these buttons over here will create unrest in those nations. Like this button will create 5% unrest for Northern Italian pops, which is basically all the pops in Tuscany. And if it goes up to 25%, which you see here, revolutionaries will seize the government, meaning they become democratic and then they will become annexed. But what this box doesn't tell you is that this also works the other way around. So while I will still increase the radicalization in other nations, my actual main goal is to increase the radicalization in my own nation. Yeah, this is going to be wild. What we're gonna do now is unpause the game. See, we're already 50% here radicalization-wise, but you know what? We can speed this up even further, because the game gives us a very interesting tool to increase radicalization. Fuck up the government. Exactly. What I'm going to do is just call everyone into the government. The game lets you do this. We have no legitimacy, but we can click this button and then kick everyone out but intelligentsia, giving us 41k radicals. And now all I'm gonna do is invite them into the government, kick them immediately out again, and then just do this. But yeah, we're just gonna do that a lot. I shall come back once we have enough radicals. So we have enough radicalization now, about 1 million, and we get this first event basically turning us into a full-on republic. This is actually a really good event because we turn into a parliamentarian republic, which is the most flexible government of all of them, with census suffrage, which is a little bit better in the beginning than universal suffrage, because census suffrage is basically only educated people can vote, meaning it is better for our government, because uneducated people might vote something that is less intelligent to choose for the future of our nation. Doesn't matter. Let's just click the event, and we are now democratic with a chancellor. Our radicalization has decreased by a lot, but guess what we're gonna do next? You're right, destroying our nation. So everyone come into the government and leave. So in about 20 times later, we had 970k radicals and a lot of events that say, oh, you got a new chancellor. In the background, we have still an election. You know what? I don't care about this election because we right now have a whole lot of other problems. My government is really angry. Oh my god. And that event has triggered. Actually, it took a while. And we are now being annexed by Tuscany. So yeah, we lost the game. It's over, right? No, because if I unpause now, the game just tags us over to Tuscany. This is inside the game. You can do this in Iron Man if you like to suffer. And we are now Tuscany, which annexed all of Sardinia Piedmont. And you can do this again and again and again. And you know what? That is what we're going to do now. Most importantly, Tuscany doesn't have nationalism and also doesn't have mass communication. Now that's gonna be a little bit longer than I wanted to. But that's why I built these universities here. Actually, only one finished. That's why we're going to build more universities here, because I want to speed up research as fast as I can. Whoever managed Tuscany before me did a horrible job, I just noticed, because they are basically broke. What is going on here? But they seem to have very high radicalization, which is very good for me. Let's try to keep it that way. High taxation, low government wages, low military wages. Gotta keep the radicalization high. Not gonna lie, this thread is just so weird. Unifying Italy with angry Italians. Amazing. Anyways, we did get no Palestine must go away. We did get mass communication and angry people. Very good. So now in about 5 years, oh my god, this is forever, we get nationalism. Why does it take so long? I mean, I ask, why does it take so long? And then we go to literacy in Italy, and here you go, that's the answer. But I'm allowed to complain, okay? I like complaining, like you do, in the comments. I'm actually gonna take the time to build a few administration buildings, because yeah, our income is going really down. Overall, I think we don't have enough government buildings for uniting all of Italy yet, so building a few might not be a bad idea. And we have involuntary a little bit more time to waste, so yeah. Well, it actually fixes my balance so much. I lose half as much money now and I build like one government building. Okay, we do that now. That's great. They also, the universities are doing a great job. We got like 10 innovation, which is increasing our research by 1/5. That's a lot. A 1/5 modifier in Hoi 4. I would always take that, okay? So this was very worth it. I mean, we got lucky because right now we have a 25% modifier for better throughput, but still, very happy I built those universities. They're good. And once all the nations have nationalism, you don't even need to unpause the game anymore to unite Italy. I mean, you do like once to turn democratic and then once to get annexed, but that's like 2 days. It's nothing. I mean, in before to Sicily doesn't have nationalism, you know? It's gonna be fun. And look at that! University in Sardinia. Random event. I'll take that. Yeah, in the background, I just get angry events about my political parties not being happy. Yeah, that seems about right. Radicalization is still going down. Okay, now we're gonna destroy the economy. I'm done with this. So, firstly, no more imports, okay? You have to survive on your own. You don't get subsidized by the government. Oh, actually, it fixed my bureaucracy. Oh, my economy is great now. And my radicalization is going up again. Furthermore, let's build stuff we don't have resources for, so you get angry. Very good. A lot of people will be fired now because those factories won't make a profit because I'm not getting the resources they need, meaning radicalization will go up. Let's go. So now we make money again and we gain radicalization. This is a win-win. Absolutely. I love that you can see the land I own in Italy via the Senates of Living map mode. That just shows we're doing a good job, okay? Hungry people can't complain, therefore we win. And there we go. Nationalism unlocked. We also got this. But we shall now unlock Oblivion. Very good. Immediately flipping democratic. Very cool. Giving us the decision to spare unrest. Very, very cool. And not gonna lie, I do love the democratic flag of Tuscany. Very beautiful blue. And now, let's reform our government, guys. Come on. Yeah, sometimes the game is a little bit bugged because now I have 2 intelligentsias, so the petty bourgeoisie has to stay. Don't ask me what the game is cooking right now. So a few times later, let's see how many radicals I got. Oh, 1.2 million. Oh, we are cooking. So the event triggered. We are now 2 Sicilies. That's actually really good. It's not gonna lie, 2 Sicilies is a nation that I really don't want to play as a last nation. They are government-wise quite behind, meaning they start with traditionalism. If you know Victoria 3, you don't want traditionalism. We also have a local police force and hereditary bureaucrats. It's bad. Most importantly, we don't have nationalism. Oh my god, this game. But not gonna lie, I built so many universities that it actually is quite fast for us to research now. It takes like maximum 2 years now instead of 5. Okay, that's how fast we are. What I don't like to see is that we already have corn laws. So I like using corn laws to get a very good agitator. But most importantly right now, don't forget high taxes, no funding in the government, and creating production lines they just can't fulfill. Oh, that's actually really good to destroy your economy. They have researched steel tools, but don't have any steel mills. So if you go this, just don't have a tool production, which will trickle down to all the other industries that need tools. Therefore, all of them will be screwed. We can even go here, say, don't produce fertilizers, then go to our farms and say, use fertilizer. I have so many ways I can destroy this nation. It's amazing. The amount of tools I got, literally, the amount of tools I got to destroy this nation. Beautiful. And now, best of all, cancel all trade routes. Let's go. This will be cooking up now. We will be looking at a lot of radicals. If I know something, then it is how to make Italians angry. And for some reason, this skill is very useful today. I love you, my Italian viewers. I'm so sorry. Look how angry they are. Beautiful. And finally, for a third time, and hopefully a last time, we got nationalism. So now, restore Italy from oblivion.
Thank you, kind sir.
And let's make some people very angry. Oh, that's so many radicals. I love it. And like 15 times later, what we're looking at, 3.4 million radicals. That should be more than enough. And there we go. Tricolors over Naples. We are now democracy. Democratic flag of Naples is like, it's okay. It's not on my top list, but it's okay. Yes, there's also a passive flag tier list in this video. Deal with it. Now in the background, let's go back to flipping the government. And for this, literally just put parties out, see what combination gives you the most radicalization. In this case, if the left stays in government, I get the most per rotating the government. So I'm gonna do that. So like 15 times later again, how are we looking? Oh, we need a bit more. We have like 12 million, which means we need a bit over 3 million. Let's do that real quick. In and out. And that should be enough. All the events on the side. Yeah, we made a lot of people unhappy. But yeah, look at that. Over 100%. We shall change nation again. Tricolors over Naples. We're gonna get annexed by Modena. And yeah, also the small nations over here can annex us. It's kind of a little bit RNG who will actually annex us. Don't ask me 100% how this works, because I have no idea. And they have nationalism. Oh my god, thank you. Just gonna make them angry real quick. Tricolors over Parma. Oh my god, the amount of events on the side. Please go away. So this flag I would put in A tier. It's not quite S tier, like the blue from Tuscany more, but overall, very good democratic flag. A very well-deserved A spot. And once again, they have the same party twice in the government, and I'm confused why I can put them out. Personally, I really like this game. I know, controversial take, but it still has a lot of flaws that need to be ironed out. And we haven't even talked about war yet. In the background, I'm just destabilizing the entirety of Italy while complaining about things I like to improve in a video game. Very good. Anyways, that should be enough. How much radicalization? Oh, that's actually really good. A lot to take over government. Yeah, sure. Try to coup the government. It's not like we're gonna be annexed right now anyways. And here we go. Tricolors over Parma. We are being annexed by the Papal State. That is very good. And I think that's the last time we needed to do that. And that's very good, because the Papal States don't have nationalism. Amazing. Anyways, now we can start fixing the nation. I just want to do one more thing before we do that. That we do need to wait for nationalism. I did notice the Papal States have national militia, which in my opinion for a big nation is bad. So I'm gonna try to change it to a professional army. And in the background, I'm also gonna build a lot of troops because I want to increase our world ranking. Savoy has risen up, which is actually quite normal for different cultures with high unrest. Which actually brings me to why the Papal State is really good right now. We accept Southern and Northern Italian without forming Italy, because we are right in the middle of both. They're not crying about labor laws. I don't care about labor laws. I have bigger plans. Plans I can't talk about because the Austrians will try to stop me. So for a last time, we have researched nationalism. Well, let's restore Italy from oblivion. I've never seen an event before. Crazy. Make our government angry like one time. Actually, don't need more. Now we can get like a normal government back. And that should be enough to turn us into a republic. Because if we're gonna play the Papal States, I don't want to stay a theocracy. So having a parliament and census suffrage, I'm gonna take that. And not gonna lie, Papal States democratic flag, S tier. Pretty sick. Not gonna lie. I like it. Also, we're now called the Roman Republic, which in my opinion sounds really fucking sick. The downside is we have like no functioning government right now. Yeah, Yeah, let's see who wins the election. What we can do right now is actually improve our nation a little bit. That should drastically decrease our radicalization. Yeah, we now have to unbreak our nation, which is a little bit harder, but also not really hard. At the same time, we also finished professional army. Big fan of that, meaning we can build even more army stuff in the background to inflate our prestige levels. Very good. And yeah, our government is still very angry that we changed away from theocracy. It will take quite a while before they are not radical. And you know what? I'm going to keep the conservatives in government for as long as they are highly radicalized, or at least angry, and then we can do some reforms. For now, I think it would be a mistake. Plot to coup the government. Oh no. So let me try to reduce radicalization by forcing the chancellor to resign, which will implement homesteading as a land reform, which is actually really good. Making the church angry, which is already angry anyways, but making all the other pops more loyal. Overall, we have way less radicalization now, and our people generally don't seem unhappy anymore. So that's good. I would say we go for a dedicated police force now, because I don't like the landowners to have any more influence on my government. And here we go. We are now a unifier. The only nation not supporting us right now is Lucca. Oh, they take it back. They're supporting us now. I'm lobbying very heavily in these nations. And yeah, you know what? 1854, let's form Italy. I will miss the tag Roman Republic, though. That was pretty cool. Doesn't matter. Of course, let's do Viva la Italy. Or we get more strength for the intelligentsia. The intelligentsia is quite good. You know what? I'm gonna take that. I like the intelligentsia. And we are now a completely united Italy. 1854, we absolutely just ruined our nation and then built up a military. That's all we did. Now we have to fix this mess because I'm a little bit in debt, maybe. But isn't that part of the Italian experience? Our GDP is nothing. Our navy is also very weak, and we have like a decently sized military. I would say now that we united Italy, let's like build an Italy that is actually strong. So let's build a few factories that are guaranteed to make a profit. At the same time, let's privatize a lot because I do need money for all of this, and having more capitalists inside of our nation could be a good thing. Oh my god, the Austrians had investments. Did you buy anything? Okay, the Austrians did buy like some of our industries, which I don't like, but not all of them. They did buy a few. I do hate when the AI does investment rights and then you take over the nation and you forget about it. It is not good. Check that here. If anyone can invest in your nation and then cancel it because you want your own capitalists to be stronger, not the AI nation ones, okay? The good thing is research-wise, we're doing actually quite well. I know, surprisingly. And that is actually thanks to all the universities we built. We might not inherit politics, but we did inherit the buildings. And having 9 universities over here is pretty good. But we should definitely build a paper industry here. They are very expensive, apparently. We do have a dedicated police force now, finally. So let's go off traditionalism next. Because yeah, I forgot the Pope also has traditionalism, and it's horrible. I'd rather have agrarianism, not gonna lie. And finally, we got agrarianism. Oh my god, that is good. And what we definitely need next now is a better tax law. So I'm just gonna bypass per capita taxation. We're gonna go immediately to proportional taxation. This way, we also have dividend tax, which allows us to tax our capitalists. And oh boy, I'm gonna have a lot of capitalists at the end of this game. We can also have a company now. I'm gonna boost our logging camps. Because even though we might not get the bonus, we do get 16% throughput bonus by this company. So very good. So proportional taxation is here, giving us dividend tax. Very good. I will now be a little bit risky and go for interventionism. It should make our industry better. So we have interventionism. This will make our capitalists a lot stronger because the current laws before that were actively working against having capitalists in the investment pool. Now they're free to do whatever they want. Actually, everyone is free to do whatever they want. Amazing. So I got a defensive pact with the French. I think for an obligation, I would say yes to an alliance. So I might need a bit more influence. So I might just rival the Ottomans and ask for exactly that. Let's go. Because I think together with the French, we can easily defeat Austria. The big problem is we can't call in Prussia. I think they already lost the Brothers' War against Austria and the right to form Germany, which, you know, amazing. So I can't bait them with making them the sole unifier. Sadly, I think they already lost that. But I think together with France, we should be able to do it. Only downside is they do have a defensive pact with the Russians, and the Russians have quite a lot of army. So you know what? I'm gonna risk is good. Put down a save, because in Victoria 3, you save before you do anything. Right-click, return state. Why is France not on the list? Is it because of the obligation? I really hope it's not. Anyways, let's just build a lot of vineyards, because our culture is addicted to that, so that makes money. On top of that, wheat farms, maybe a little bit of livestock, silk, cotton, sugar, a little bit of fast agriculture for fast money. So we need to balance our books right now, and they're kind of easy to build and privatize. And France just randomly wants to take my nap. Sure, here, have it, France, I'll take it. Actually, you'll take it. That nearly fixed my economy. So anyways, the King of France would join now. I have no idea what changed, but apparently, okay. You know the drill. Save the game. Right-click, return state, horse. So I'm gonna call in the French, build up my own army a little bit, and if all goes well, we should just dominate this war. The French do have one of the strongest armies at the moment, and long-term, we should just really dominate this. So, we're getting to the end of the diplomatic play, meaning I will be rudely adding more war goals. Actually, also very important, nationalization could be huge, because I can privatize all the Austrian industry, and I would say that's the war. Worst case scenario, we lose claims and get humiliated, but I think we should be fine. On top of that, the Russians have to fight this now, so big chunks of the army is somewhere else. Good. Oh my god, the Russians partially still use line infantry. Yeah, we should have this. Why are we losing? I say we should have this. Immediately starts losing. You know what? I'm gonna put my army on defense and let the French push, because I feel like my army is not the one that will be winning this war. I completely forgot we do have Giuseppe Garibaldi, and we can definitely turn him into a commander. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah, he's so good at pushing. The army loves us, therefore we get good bonuses in offense and defense. But overall, the Russians did now reinforce. Yeah, this is gonna be harder now. Oh my god, good modifier. Okay, good and bad news. Russia's out of the war. France is also out of the war. So it's just me versus Austria. And I do be holding 2 of the states, but I think because I put in nationalize all buildings, I actually need to go all the way to Vienna. But I think we should have this? Question mark? I'm actually not sure. For now, we really should just defend. Build up. I'm building more army in the background. I'm researching whatever there is. Long term, we should have this. The problem is if the war takes too long, I think it will not be as worth it. But now I'm just gonna try to bait the Austrians into attacking me by doing cheeky little maneuvers like taking my troops for a second, moving them somewhere else, letting one tick go, and then immediately moving back. So far, that is working out quite well to just destroy the Austrian manpower. Let me just test it out with a cheeky counter push. Yeah, for some reason, I'm not able to push them at all, even though they have like no manpower. I might be wrong. If only Garibaldi pushes, seems like he's winning. I might just use him. Go forth, my Italian troops. Beeline to Vienna. Oh yeah, we're actually winning those. That is really good. Our economy, on the other hand, let's just say not as important right now, okay? Yeah, we're crushing them. This is good. Just to see our manpower, their manpower. Oh, the British are also naval invading. What is going on? Why is Austria in the war with Egypt? Oh, they supported independence. Oh, that is funny. You know what? All generals push on all fronts. We got this. Vienna is in the bag, and the war support is going down. And war is over. We just gained all of the Italian land over here. Plus, we nationalized everything that the Austrian capitalists owned. So we can now sell it again to our capitalists to jumpstart our economy. Stop building military stuff. That is actually very, very expensive, and I can't afford it right now. But privatize everything we just got from the Austrians. This is gonna make us good money. Also, what I did add to win this war is a lot of enlistment efforts. We don't need it anymore. We really don't. Might need some money. You know what? I'm gonna try something cheeky while a lot of great powers are busy and just turn Tunis into my protectorate. And war is over. Can we push this to the limit and also get Libya? That would be huge. And yeah, no one else joined the war, so let's just take the land. By the way, I should really improve relations with my new puppets. Otherwise, they will just break free. They actually like me. That's good. But yeah, these wars are very easy. They're not really that strong. And I get to expand outside of Italy. I mean, Greece would be cool, and there are too many nations like them. I am not sure if my navy is strong enough to fight the Ottomans, which is kind of sad to say, I know, but they have like, oh, they have 11 ships. They have lost a lot. Oh, I think we have a chance. Let me just build more ships. Yeah, the church tried to overthrow the government. Didn't work out very good. We're not a theocracy. We are the Italian Democratic Republic. We had a lot of democratic uprisings to get to this point, okay? I do like how every different interest group is in the government right now. Like everyone is in the Italian government. This is a chaos coalition, I think. I don't know how many times I've seen right now Great Britain take over Spain, but it's at least the 4th time in this recording. Great Britain has something personal against Spain. They don't like them. So, I built up our navy. It's not huge, but it's bigger than most of the navies here. Which brings me to taking over Greece. Doing a thing the real Italy was not able to do. At least not alone. alone. Yeah, great. Russia joined this war. And my most favorite of ally says no because they like Greece. But I think we should have this. I have a very good military and I definitely have a better navy than Russia. So we might be able to pull this off. So let's raise this army over here, make a naval invasion into Greece. And we are winning. Very good. And decide the Russians will do the same, but I have men over here, so it shouldn't be a problem. And with just random naval landing memes, we should have an easy time winning here. Because they currently have no coast guard and all I'm doing is doing naval landings. And with all of the Russian troops on the front line, they're not protecting the coast. That's just Victoria 3 warfare for you. That's just how this goes. You cheese it or you lose it. Amazing. Yeah, we won. Great. It's so stupid. Not gonna lie, I'm a Hoi 4 YouTuber. I'm not good at this game, but I feel like so far I'm doing quite a good job with a very early formed Italy. And I think most of you will be able to do the same. Let me also use this opportunity to do a random channel shout out to these two Victoria 3 channels, which I privately actually watch. If you actually want to learn the game instead of watching me ruin a random nation, I recommend that you check them out. You can actually go down to normal taxation finally. The economy has recovered. I just needed to do 2 wars against Russia and 1 against Austria. Great. I got it very late because I had to prioritize the military stuff. But with realism in a bag, we can now go down to philosophy department, basically doubling the effectiveness of our universities and giving us very good research. I mean, before it didn't matter as much because our literacy is very bad, so our cap was not as high, but it has gotten better, so it was actually worth it now. Oh, we got racial segregation, which in every other situation would be a very bad thing to say. But for us, it means we allow more rights for people. So I can now invite agitators from all over Europe, which is good. And I would say finally, our nation is in a good position. And I mean for the people living in our nation. Because we have low taxes now, barely lose any money, we're not at all in the negative, and best of all, we have very strong capitalists. Meaning a lot of our growth is carried by our own population. That is very good. I'm basically just building a lot of industries and my capitalists are just buying them up every time they get a chance. I mean, on the side is still building their own projects, which are like then and there factories I do need, but I'm just completely going into raw resources right now and it's making me so much money. It is wild. Could actually try to go for laissez-faire. Makes a few people angry, but it would strengthen my industrialists by a lot and I would love that. Let's try it. You can't make it up like Spain just gets invaded again. The British just don't like Spain in this playthrough. They just don't like them. And would you look at that? We got laissez-faire through. Okay, Russia is busy in a war. Austria is about to be in multiple wars. A lot of stuff is happening. So you know what? Let's do a little bit of chaos. So war is about to be locked in and you know the drill by now. Let's add some more goals. I will definitely try to liberate Croatia and might eat myself Montenegro. Gonna put some war operations on top and that's basically the war. The Ottomans, I basically just want to peace out for free, so I'm not gonna add any war goals on them. We will attack them next war, but for now, I'll just don't want to deal with the Ottomans. As we speak, Americans landed in Croatia. What is going on there? They're just rushing through. Oh, Victoria 3 war. You have a very special place in my heart. But yeah, apparently Austria is also at war with the US via Russia. The US is demanding a lot of land also from Russia. War sword. What is the US doing? But I think if we hold out a little bit, bully the Ottomans out of the war, we should actually have a good time. Should. Once again, Victoria 3 wars proving how good they are. My frontline despawned. Great. And it is back. No pause a game, no warning. I love it. If I wouldn't have checked every few seconds, this would have ended bad. Actually crazy so far. We are pushing. If we reach Vienna, we have won this. That would be huge. Already offering a white piece. No. Garibaldi, go. Slap their asses. Oh my god, the legend died. This is so sad. But we got like good states from this. Where are they pushing? I marked Vienna. They're pushing down here. Oh my god. I hate Victoria 3 wars. I'm just gonna redo it. Like, come on, guys. Push here. Just taking here again. The Ottomans out. Okay, now we just win. All generals just push. Oh, finally we're pushing. I thought it would reach Budapest before it even reached Vienna. But yeah, we got them now. Let's go. Don't look at the economy. Just look at the war. We are winning. And I'm just gonna demand everything. Yeah, thank you, Austria. Goodbye. And yes, of course, this was 100% worth it. Okay, I don't want to hear anything else. Yeah, our GDP is not cooking anymore. Well, no one is looking. I'm just gonna get myself Montenegro real quick. And they have given in. You know what? I actually don't want to directly own the land. I'm gonna be very kind and just release subject Montenegro. There you go. Am I not benevolent? What we could also do is we could form our own power block. And we would have members because I've created myself a few puppets. Let's go. Military treaty. Flexing with our Italian might. And I'm gonna get myself aggressive coordination. Let's go. Yeah, we immediately have members thanks to, you know, my puppeting efforts. So, truce is over. Let's subjugate Croatia. I think no one should really care about this. And they gave in. Very good. This is just way cheaper than just annexing the land. And to top it off, I don't get any radicalization from puppets. So, that's good. They pay me money. Money. Okay, I would say enough time has passed that my economy could recover and my army could grow. So I would say, let's cook the Ottomans. Liberate Bosnia. Let's do it. They are gonna call in the Austrians. I might be able to call in the French. That would be great. Yeah, I can call in the Greeks. Let's go. Yeah, my puppets, giving them land is actually really good. I'm gonna call in my friends, the French, and cook up some war goals. Liberate nation. Hungary. Liberate nation. Bulgaria. And that should tip the balance of power forever. Because I doubt the Ottomans are willing to pull out and just give me Bulgaria and Bosnia. While the Austrians really want to not do this right now because Hungary is not a primary, but they're stuck in this with me. They can't leave. And Austria-Hungary without Hungary is just half as much fun. Yeah, right now Austria is getting cooked. And the British want a trade deal, sure. I don't want to fight the British, I'm fine. I have enough enemies. And I do mean it, like on the world stage, I'm not very popular. That's a lot of red, including the US. So the Ottomans are out. Austria wants a white peace. No, I'm fine, thank you. So how about you release Hungary? There you go. Hungary released. So now we have Austria-Hungary and Hungary. Oh, I love this game. It's so stupid. Looking at my economy, you might ask yourself, why are you so deep in the red, Florius? It's because currently my interest rate doesn't matter. We're building like crazy right now. I get like no interest from all of these loans. It's like 3,000, which is nothing compared to what I'm currently spending. So you know what? I don't care. We're just gonna really let our GDP explode right now and build a lot of mines and a lot of factories. Basically, we're printing money and we can become even faster at it. Construction 1. This is really good. And you know what? Because we can do it, let's turn Bosnia into a protectorate. So, Bulgaria, you're next. I might have went a little bit overkill on this because I did invite the French. Still, perfect. Yeah, Bulgaria, puppeted. I gotta say, our GDP is growing fast. I mean, they're also building a lot, so that is good. I love how my investors are just spamming factories everywhere in my puppets because they're so underdeveloped. It's so good. What I'm gonna do now, though, is go to war for Albania. Might be very weird, but I personally just want to push out the Ottomans from the Balkans, and that should make it easy to attack them again afterwards. The one real friend I do have is the Austro-Hungarians, and they are not in a good shape anymore. They are not really the Austro-Hungarians either, but I guess they didn't get the memo. So what I'm gonna do is demand Macedonia, Montenegro, and war operations from Austria, plus the Ottomans. Bavaria is pushing for German leadership now. Oh, that's actually funny. I hope they win. I really do hope they win. That would be so funny. A Bavarian Germany sounds based. So, Austria-Hungary, peace out. Very good. Now, only the Ottomans left, and I did land in Egypt. So, they should start sweating now, because I'm coming. Oh yeah, they're giving in. Good. So, I'm gonna be very generous. And Grand Greece, Macedonia, and Montenegro. Very good. Cleaning up the borders a little bit. And yeah, you know what? Let's subjugate Serbia. That war also got through. I don't know, I feel like the Russians are not involved into Balkan as much anymore. Maybe I bullied them too much. And I'm just blobbing a little bit, creating my little super faction here with all of the Balkan nations. What could go wrong? This will be 100% a very stable alliance, and this will absolutely not backfire at all. Welcome, Serbia. I might need to chill a little bit because my infamy is quite high, and puppets really don't like when you have high infamy. They get more autonomy, so that's bad. And here we've reached a point now where I have low taxation, build with my entire industry, and make money. And I never stop building. Therefore, yeah, not stopping to build was amazing because I've so many capitalists now. My investment pool is so huge. They just start to carry me now. I don't need to do anything anymore if I didn't want to. And my GDP is just going up. Like, compared to what we start, we're huge now. But my capitalists are so based. They're just building 10 iron mines in Serbia. Let's go. Just spamming Serbia with iron mines. Oh, that is so good. I just noticed I forgot to name my faction. I will call it the Paris Convention. Why? How is this in relation to Italy in any way. What? Is it because I have like one French state over here or what's going on? You know what? Just to bully France, I'm gonna keep that. So, bigger war against Albania because the Spanish and the Americans decided to help. But you know what? I don't care. I have a land connection to them and my army is just way stronger than both of them. So, yeah, we're just gonna win that. And once we've won, I'm just gonna white piece the rest because there's no other war goals. It just doesn't matter. And yeah, Albania conquered. What this did show me is that I gotta increase my navy because economically that did hurt. Okay, looking at my infamy, you might think right now, what the hell are you doing, Florius? Very good point, but apparently I can turn the Ottoman Empire into a protectorate, and I'm not gonna pass that chance. So in the background, a small little cut me down to size war has started, but I think thanks to my navy and France being my friend, I should actually just be able to ignore that. I mean, I know it would happen. I've like huge infamy, but yeah, I think it's not as scary. There's a reason why I kinda rushed trench infantry here. Anyways, Austria should peace out any second now. I'm gonna use my troops to just do a naval landing in Egypt. Now notice I need a few more generals. Apparently a lot of people died in the meantime. So, we can peace out, and I can say this was not worth it. All of my puppets hate me now. They will probably break free very soon. Let's see if I can keep this together, but overall, I did do quite the expansion. You know, you gotta risk it a little bit sometimes. It has started. They're asking for autonomy, and I will not give them autonomy. Therefore, they will have to fight me. That should actually not be too bad. I have like truces with most people here, so yeah, try to attack me. Your Hungary puppeted Romania, and Austria-Hungary is now fighting Hungary for Romania. That is not complicated as a war. Normal European politics, I tell you. And white peace is out, finally. Meaning we are actually at peace, and we're actually big, and I definitely have the military to keep this together. Like, if they try to break free, good luck. I'm gonna be still nice for border-wise in Grand Serbia, Southern Serbia. I am so benevolent. But Aaron is like a full on autonomy. They just want to leave. I'm like, no. And so it has started. Demanding independence. No. Oh my god. How many nations are helping them? I'm just gonna quickly add some decrease autonomy stuff, and that should be that. First Nations out. Very good. What I didn't see is that Britain also joined, so my navy might be doomed, but I'm trying to hold out as long as I can. And to be beating some of the navies, which is actually surprising. It's actually wild. My navy so far is winning over here. What is going on? Not gonna lie, Britain being in this war surprised me because the democratic flag still looks like Hungary. And we're not even joking. That is Hungary. Like right now I clicked on Hungary. It's the same flag. But with more and more people leaving the coalition, I have actually an easy time pushing them. Because my ground army is really strong. And for some reason my navy is holding out, which genuinely does confuse me. I mean, the British are spreading out the navy to convoy raid me more. But keeping this bottleneck here is actually huge. Let's just see Bavaria wants to turn Austria-Hungary to a protectorate. That is so base. Oh, the British left. This is winnable now. Let's go. Oh yeah, and Spain declares war on me. I forgot I'm allied with France, so have fun, France. I'm just gonna unleash the French on the Spanish. So, war won, everything cleaned up. I still hate the war system of VIC3, but I think I can handle it quite well now. So that was actually a pretty good test run. While Spain is getting annihilated in the background, like they are being most in this campaign. Let me give you a small update on the mega campaign. I'm currently working on the Crusader Kings 3 video, and the EU4 video is recorded. Probably 1 month, maybe 2, and the first videos should trickle in. And once one mega campaign video will start, you will see every week a mega campaign video until we're at Stellaris. So you should really look forward to that, because it's gonna be actually a really fun campaign. Yeah, in the background we fixed all the wars. Let's go. And I would say that is my power in the region consolidated. My GDP was not the biggest fan of these two wars, but overall I feel like our nation is doing pretty well. Standard of living is still kind of low, but no one wants public health care. Yeah, but overall, I think I created quite a big power block. Let me just do something cringe real quick. Perfect. But I'm kind of out of time for today. I think I'm playing for 7 hours now. Yeah, Victoria 3 can be very slow after a while. I would say this was a very fun campaign and a very good test run for what's to come. My patrons, I love you. Until next time, bye.